you. Thank you. Well, good afternoon. Hey, that was pretty good. I was waiting to see you're fired up today. It's excellent. This is pure Michigan, if you stop and think about it. Being at the Grand Hotel, to have this gathering, an opportunity to talk about the issues in our state, the wonderful things going on, the challenges we face, but how we can do it together. I just want to say thank you to the Detroit Regional Chamber. Sandy and his team have done a great job over the last few years, and they're to be admired. So let's give them a big round of applause. Now, you're going to get tired of hearing from me, so I'm going to be concise. But I really wanted to focus in on the pillars, because that's why we're here, to talk about these three topics. But before I do, actually, I have one other announcement, because we had that nice thing about the 50th anniversary, right? Since that's been made, we found a second couple. And the shout out goes to Mayor Dennis Archer and his wife, Trudy. See, you couldn't escape that one. We wanted to give you a shout out. Say hi to Trudy for us. In terms of the pillars, though, let me start by restoring civility to politics. This is a huge topic, folks. I view this as probably the largest threat to our country, if you stop and look at it. We're a great country. Look at the track record. And if you look at being a great country, it's about how people did things together. And our greatest threat is not from someone external. It's from us not treating one another right. It's that simple. To continue to be a great country, you can't have that happen if you can't find common ground to solve problems together. This isn't rocket science, folks. We should be one big family. And we've got to get over this. And one thing I hope we're seeing in Michigan is we can be a role model for showing we don't have to act badly. We can show respect to people. And that's a philosophy I've had for a lot of years. You've heard me say it so many times, relentless positive action. It's about not blaming anyone for anything. It's about not worrying about credit. It's about saying, what is the problem? What's the common sense solution? And then just working together to get it done. That's the message in Michigan we should be taking out to the rest of the country. Let's be that poster child for making sure we stay on track and we don't go down a path that has no upside. And that leadership can happen right here in this conference. So let's not miss that opportunity. Thank you. The second one is about connectivity. Connecting through technology. Now, that's several things. The first one, though, that really jumps out is the whole issue of mobility. We are the world's leader in mobility. And if we don't have every single person going out here telling everybody else, you know, that we're the world's leader in mobility, we've messed up. We've got to have that attitude. Too often in our history in this state, we do tremendous things and then we elect not to tell anyone about them. We need to be louder and prouder. And this is a great one to go for it. Mobility, we're in the front, we're going to stay on the front, and we're going to make it happen. Now, I do have a quick commercial for you. I want you to have an opportunity to go see the American Center for Mobility. And in the Geranium Bar until 6 o'clock tonight, and then 8 to 6 tomorrow, you can do a virtual reality tour of ACM. Go check it out. It's already under construction. We're starting the high-speed loop already. But you can get a sense of where it's going. And mobility is a huge part of our future, and we're leading right here. Now, two other pieces I'll talk about more tomorrow that tie into it, though, that we shouldn't overlook when you talk about connectivity, is broadband. We have a huge opportunity, particularly to do better broadband connectivity in rural parts of Michigan, the underserved areas. It's a huge economic opportunity that we need to do more with. And then the Internet of Things. You'll see it, IoT, and quite often if you're not in this world, you go, IoT, what is that? It's another one of those things you tweet. It's about the Internet of Things, about how everything's becoming interconnected. And it's both an opportunity and a threat. And we need to understand the right balance of doing it the right way and understand the risks and challenges. So please, let's jump on this topic. Because again, we have that leadership effort right here, again, in Michigan. Now, the third pillar is about increasing economic opportunity. That's a great one, because we've come a long way. And one of the things, I did bring my little prop here. In your bags, when you came in, you should have seen a piece, A Path Towards Our Future. I encourage you to look at it. I didn't want to do it in my session, but I encourage you to look at the charts and graphs. It will show you Michigan's comeback. It will show you the reinvention we've had over the past few years. We've gone from a state that was quite often 50 out of 50 to a top 10 state. That's economic opportunity. We've created more than 500,000 private sector jobs. That's economic opportunity. We've led the nation in the creation of manufacturing jobs. That's economic opportunity. But to be blunt, it's not good enough. The last thing we should be is content or complacent with anything. The question is how do we go even faster? How do we put our foot even down on the accelerator more and hit the gas? And that's a discussion we need to have. So I view this as sort of setting the stage to give you some background. But background's one thing, we need future action. And we can talk about that. If you think about the issues today, the most central one that stands out in that is it's no longer a question as can you find a job in Michigan, but do you have the skills to take that good, well-paying job? The economic opportunities are there, but we need to do more to help fill those positions and get people the training they need. And we're seeing it happen. We have the resources. We have awesome universities and colleges. We have great community colleges, great intermediate school districts. But we need to do that connectivity even more and better. One of the things you've heard me talk about for years are the skilled trades. We want to call them the professional trades now so people recognize them as true professions. Let's fill those. So when you stop and look at it, these three topics are an opportunity for us to speak up. We're all out there working hard. I appreciate what every one of you is doing in your regular careers, in your professions. We're all contributing to Michigan's success. But we have a convergence moment here. We have a gathering. And in gatherings like this, it's not to just do talk. And that's where I want to give Sandy and the Chamber a lot of credit. They have topics, they're going to have metrics, and we got to deliver. So as you go through it, think this is not a nice meeting. You know I don't like nice meetings. I like meetings where stuff gets done and there's action. Let's get that action to happen over the next 2 days, take that passion back, and keep doing it every day for the next 365 days until we come back again and keep moving Michigan forward even farther and faster. So thank you for being here. And I look forward to that opportunity to have more dialogue. But let's put a smile on those faces. I see some grim faces. This work is good, folks. You want to do hard work here today and get that done, right? Okay, let's get it done. Thank you so much.